Hey, this is Ari, and in this video, I want to share a little clip from a podcast I recently did with Dr. Stephanie Estima. She is a personal friend of mine, and she's absolutely brilliant at what she does, which is optimizing women's health and specifically how to optimize your nutrition and physical training to optimize female hormones and work with the natural cycles of female hormones. So I highly, highly encourage you to check this clip out, first of all, and also click the link below, listen to the full podcast. Enjoy.
The challenge with a woman with PCOS is because her luteinizing hormones, that funny uncle that comes in, that doesn't necessarily happen. We don't see that surge. Like, he doesn't blow into the door and hit you on the back and then leave the way that he should. He's kind of always there. So you don't actually get that surge of LH. So what we find is that women can, you don't have the correct follicular development. And then we don't have that appropriate release there. So for a woman who is dealing with PCOS, one of the interventions, I'll say two of the most powerful interventions, well, maybe three of the most powerful interventions, is we integrate fasting. So there's different types of fasting, frequency and duration of fasting. So a woman with PCOS, I really like to give her what I call a non-caloric liquid fast, which is basically water and herbal tea. And you have to increase her, like anyone, when you start fasting, you have to slowly increase tolerance to it because it is a stressor. So I like to use a non-caloric liquid fast with a woman with PCOS. I love a low carbohydrate or a ketogenic application for her because we want to lower the insulin burden. So we're getting those insulin levels lower so that the cells become more sensitized to them. And then the other thing we want to do is resistance training.
Hey, this is Ari. I hope you enjoyed this video. And one more thing before you go. Actually, two more things. One is, if you enjoyed this particular little clip, the link to the full-length podcast is in the description down below. So make sure to check that out. Also, one more thing. Let me ask you a question. What if I could show you how to double your energy levels and dramatically improve your brain function, reducing your anxiety and depression to a degree on par with antidepressant drugs, but without the side effects? Sound pretty interesting? Well, there are, in fact, numerous compounds that can do this, that have been shown to do this. And I'll take you through just a few of these very briefly. One of them is rhodiola rosea. And this has been shown in studies, rhodiola rosea extract, in people with stress-related fatigue and exhaustion to cut their levels of fatigue and brain fog in half in less than a month. Just this one compound. There's another compound in my formula Energenesis called NT factor phospholipids that's been shown to help repair mitochondrial membranes and mitochondrial health to the level of healthy 29-year-olds, taking people with deteriorated mitochondria who are over the age of 65, restoring it to the level of healthy 29-year-olds. And that has been shown in numerous studies in various types of chronic fatigue, aging-associated chronic fatigue, obesity-related chronic fatigue syndrome, to increase energy levels by 30 to 45% in the span of 4 to 12 weeks, depending on the specific study. So dramatic improvements in a very, very short period of time. Two more compounds that are amazing, I highly recommend, that are in my formula Ultra Brain, along with rhodiola rosea. Saffron extract. This has been shown to increase levels of, improve your mood, I should say, and decrease levels of depression on par with fluoxetine, which is Prozac. And not only that, but with fewer side effects. It's much safer and much less likely to cause negative effects than antidepressant drugs are. Acetyl L-carnitine is another compound that's been shown to dramatically improve brain health in older adults. It also improve energy levels in older adults with chronic fatigue by between 40 to 50%. in just the span of 2 to 4 months. And the last thing I'll mention here is acetyl L-carnitine has also been compared to antidepressant drugs and been shown, like saffron, to be as effective as antidepressant drugs in combating depression, but without the harmful side effects that so often occur with the drugs. So this is just a small sampling of the over 35 compounds that are in my formulas, Energenesis and Ultra Brain, that are all proven to dramatically improve energy levels, mitochondrial health, and brain health, and much, much more. And I highly recommend that you go check these out. If you're struggling with depression or anxiety or brain fog, if you're struggling with stress-related exhaustion and burnout, if you're struggling with chronic fatigue, go check out these formulas, give them a shot. I promise you are going to be blown away by the results. And like I said, the science has already proven that these things work. So you don't have to just take my word for it. There's lots of research to support that, and I'll even link to some of that research down below so you can verify everything that I just said for yourself. So the links to those studies will be in the description for this video down below. So check them out. Check out the formulas on theenergyblueprint.com. Again, Energenesis is the mitochondrial formula, and Ultra Brain is our brain formula. Check them out, try them out, and I think you're going to be blown away by the results. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you again soon.